What's up, sports bettors? Alex here, and I have a 5-pick flex play for you. So we have some NFL picks, we have some MLB player props. So let's go ahead, let's go through it. Now, what I like to do is just kind of explain how PrizePicks works, because it's critical. If you're betting on PrizePicks and want to know how to make money, you have to know how to use the platform. So the way that PrizePicks works is any 2-pick entry, you're getting plus 200 odds. 20 to win 40 in profit, 20 to win 60 total. It doesn't matter if you take overs, unders. It doesn't matter what picks you select. It's always 20 to win 40 in profit. So what that means essentially is that PrizePicks is giving you the exact same juice on any plays you go with, right? So for example, for a 2-pick entry, because they're giving us plus 200 odds for any 2-pick entry, the implied juice that they're charging is minus 137. So we've gone through this in kind of a full PrizePicks betting strategy video that will be in the end screen. But what you'll kind of notice is the lowest juice for a power play is actually in the 4-leg entry. It's minus 128. Right? That's the implied juice that PrizePicks is charging. So instead of Tristan McKenzie over under 5.5 strikeouts at minus 137, like it is for a 2-pick power play, for a 4-pick power play, this would be minus 128. Now, actually, what's most advantageous on PrizePicks, if you're able to find enough good player props to include, is a flex play. And it's a 5-pick flex play. So the implied juice is roughly half of what it is for a 2-pick power play at minus 119, right? So finding 5-pick power plays is actually what's optimal. So anyways, the picks I have, first of all, is going to be Tristan McKenzie over 5.5 Ks. That's the first player prop I have. So if we go ahead, we'll head over here and we can go to Tristan McKenzie over 5.5 strikeouts. That's the first one I have. Now, if you take a look, why do we like this play, right? Every sportsbook is juicing this at the minimum at minus 156. FanDuel has this juiced all the way up to minus 200. So every sportsbook has the over extremely juiced, which means, right, that PrizePicks is giving us way too good of a price on the over. Right? And the reason is because PrizePicks doesn't change your payouts. Depending on if you select the over or the under, you're able to kind of find these spots where sportsbooks have the over extremely juiced. In PrizePicks, you can get it at minus 119. So the second pick I'm going with is Adrian Hauser over 2.5 Ks, right? And that's for the exact same reasons. No other sportsbook's giving us better than minus 143. This bet has a 3.16% profit margin. So even if we created a 2-pick entry at worse odds, you can kind of see right here, if we did Hauser over, Tristan McKenzie over, we'd be getting 20 to win 40, which is just plus 200 odds, right? 20 to win 40. Whereas on DraftKings, you would be getting plus 174 on the same parlay. Over 2.5 strikeouts for Adrian Hauser, over 5.5 for Tristan McKenzie. You're only getting plus 174. And for a 2-pick power play on PrizePicks, we'd be getting plus 200. Now, on the other hand, right, if we switch this to unders, so if we took Adrian Hauser under and Tristan McKenzie under, we'd be getting plus 362 on DraftKings, right, which is 20 to win 92.40. On PrizePicks, if we took both unders, we'd still be getting 20 to win 40 in profit. On DraftKings, we'd be getting 20 to win 92.40, right? So that's why it's so critical to kind of line shop using OddsJam at the very least, and make sure you're finding, bets where there's some value, right? Because if you're placing bets at, minus 119 implied odds on PrizePicks, when sportsbooks are offering that at plus 119, plus 110, you're just getting the worst price in the world, right? You're going to lose money because you're just getting such terrible odds. But anyways, let's get back to it. So let's continue going down because there were a few more picks we had. So Adrian Hauser over 2.5. We have Tristan McKenzie over 5.5. And then we have 2 more. Chris Archer over 3.5 Ks, right? Once again, looks like pretty good value in this play. The 2 sharpest bookmakers, BetOnline and Pinnacle, are pricing this above minus 150. We're getting minus 119 implied in our PrizePicks entry. And then finally, we have Ryan Feltner over 3.5 strikeouts at minus 119. right? So again, we're just using data, the positive EV tool, to kind of, search PrizePicks for these line inefficiencies, because the way that PrizePicks works, right, is it's constantly scanning all of these lines, on PrizePicks, on sportsbooks. That's the way OddsJam works, to find line inefficiencies, spots with value. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and let's make some money.